To go live. Oh, it says go.
Any date, anytime.
Yep, it's May 30th. 10/10. 3rd. May 3rd.
Oh man, you're killing me, Slice.
Huge shout out to Tanner Berries. Good morning. Thank you guys for tuning in. Today is. Hold on a second. Music, please.
I'm just a man on his way to the moon, wishing the rocket would go faster. All the stars remind me of you, yeah they do. I'm on my way to you. I'm just a man on his way to the moon, wishing the rocket would go faster. All the stars remind me of you, yeah they do. I'm on my way to you.
Am I like super far away from you? Because I can like.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No, I'm right in front of my desk now. This is where my desk is.
Perfect.
What up? Everybody, good morning, Jody.
Yo,
Good morning, Sir On.
Facebook user.
Bobby Fast. What up, brother?
Hello. Good morning. That's a new name.
How you
That's
doing?
the
His name? Where did Bobby come from?
You know, my cat does that sometimes when he's hungry. He's like,
People like, yeah, right over here, man.
I know.
Hey, man, cats really do talk, man. I don't know if you got. I don't.
He be like, hi,
but
hi, 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 hi.
like my kids have cats, and the cats they make weird different sounds for different things, and
Yeah.
if you're a cat owner, you can understand what they're saying. Kind of like when you got a newborn baby and the baby's doing baby talk, like you can understand it, but nobody else can. Just because, anyway. Good morning. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Canna-Joe Morning Show live. Today is May the 3rd, and I'm Michael Ford.
What up, Camille Black?
Alicia George, the producer.
what up, Lisa? I'm Vari the Man. Thank you guys for joining us on this beautiful day. Shout out to David.
Hey. And Captain Spliffy, Jenny.
Hey, where
Jenny,
y'all at?
Spliffy. Hope you guys are doing good. Oh yeah, Alicia's here. I thought we were gonna do the Arsenio Hall. Do the Arsenio Hall for Alicia. She's not here. Anyway, so we got some dope stuff going on. Vari, what you talking about today, man? You got some knowledge for us?
Yeah. So, this dude in Detroit, they found 18 guns at his house, and he was making $2,000 a day with a marijuana vending machine, police say.
Whoa, that was kind of smart.
Yeah.
Whoa, that was like genius.
Yeah. So on January 7th, officials with the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives received an anonymous tip that a person named Marcellus Cornwell was operating a vending machine on the side of his house and using it to sell marijuana and pills, according to a criminal complaint filed last week. Damn, bro.
You should have just kept
The sense on this man, like his cojones gotta be humongous to just put it on the side of his house.
Right?
Like, yeah, you pull up.
It should be refilled. Whoa, that's nuts.
The tip also claimed Cornwell had numerous firearms and was selling drugs and firearms to minors, officials said. Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
That's what he
That's
messed
where he
up.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cornwell is either 42 or 43 years old and lives on. How do they not know how old he is?
Exactly. Like
Exactly. Did you get his ID? He's an alias?
On Mattel. On Detroit's west side, authorities said. He has a criminal history that includes convictions in 1997 for armed robbery and felony firearm, in 2008 for carrying a concealed weapon, in 2009 for felony in possession of a firearm and felony firearm, and in 2011 for 3 counts of identity theft, according to court records.
That's why they didn't know his age.
Like, he just don't care. Like, that's why he got a vending machine out there. Like, man, I ain't studying shit.
Like,
I've been in this year, all the way up.
Officials said Cornwell was sentenced to more than 1 year in prison for each of those convictions. Marijuana vending machine. ATF agents conducted surveillance at Cornwell's home and twice purchased suspected marijuana from the vending machine in February and March, criminal complaint says. Specifically, ATF agents said they purchased 5.8 grams of suspected marijuana from the vending machine on February 18th and 4.1 grams on March 1st. What kind of bags is this dude selling?
Right, like, what is that?
Nah, they purchased sevens every time, and then they smoked some. And they'd be like, yeah, there was only 4.1 on this one.
Had nickels and dimes in there.
Yeah, baby. The mix sags is back.
Right.
He brought the nickel sacks back, huh?
Yeah, because the vending machines can only do 1s and 5s, right?
Right, that's what I thought.
So law enforcement officials performed the search around 7:05 a.m. on March 16th. Authorities announced themselves at the door and saw someone appear briefly and then disappear in the upstairs bedroom, according to court records. Officials say they waited a reasonable amount of time with no additional response from within, so they forced their way into the home. Cornwell was found coming down the steps and another man was in the living room, authorities said. ATF members said they found 18 firearms, dozens of rounds of assorted ammunition, and several kilograms of suspected marijuana inside the home. Here's more about what was found according to the complaint. A Masterpiece Arms Defender 9mm caliber pistol. A Volunteer Enterprise Inc. Commando Mark III 40.45 caliber rifle found in the gun safe. Davis Industries DM-22 22 caliber pistol found in the gun safe in the basement. A Comprod CDM-22.
Still a bunch of guns. Like
9mm AR 12 gauge.
Too many guns to label. Sorry. Keep going.
Automatic rifle.
Oh my god. Stupid.
Automatic pistol, 9mm. Yeah, he had a lot.
All
right.
But they were mostly in the
He was selling
gun.
firearms to minors. Yeah.
All right.
So those videos you see of the kids at the school talking about, we got guns up in here.
Yeah, we brought this in this piece. We got a bunch of these pictures.
That's not good.
That's bad business there, man.
That's awful.
That's horrible.
So,
Anytime minors are involved.
yeah.
That's right. That's not a good idea.
So it goes on to say that Cornwell said he lived in a home on Matatel Street his entire life. He said he has owned and operated the marijuana vending machine for 4 years, making about $2,000 per day. Why would you do anything else? Like,
Right.
yeah.
2,000 a day was that what?
I wonder how many times the vending machine was robbed.
a week.
60 racks a month. This dude was pulling in 60 racks a month, and it wasn't enough.
That was greedy. That was people.
You know, they say that'll get you.
Yeah, but you gotta defend that vending machine. You
You gotta have that army. Like,
you gotta defend your vending machine. Like, man, you got an army down there. Don't fuck with that vending machine.
The other man in the house is Cornwell's employee and lives there, the criminal complaint says. Cornwell told officials that there was about $7,000 in cash in the safe in his bedroom, which he unlocked for ATF agents with his fingerprint. An unknown amount of cash was found on Cornwell's nightstand. About $5,700 was found in a bag in the dining room, court records show. Cornwell told officials multiple times that he makes the majority of his money from the marijuana vending machine, they said. He said he obtained or bought most of the firearms from people off the street, court records show. The Volunteer Enterprise Inc. Commando Mark III and the Chongqing Jingxi Industry Group were birthday gifts, according to authorities. Cornwell said the American Tactical Omni Hybrid didn't belong to him. He told them he was storing the Bushmaster XM15 ES 2T25G Gavity firearms and RTA for a relative who was out of town, according to the criminal complaint.
So he's also a pawn store?
The storage.
You got firearms. One of them, like, why even try to explain any of them? You got just like,
yeah, two of them were retarded. So
He said he's a collector of firearms. If you like read a little bit more.
yeah, he's most of firearms less than 3 years. He's a collector of firearms and is aware that he's not allowed to possess them. So he's done it anyway.
yeah, because
No matter.
you're a felon.
Yeah.
Good morning to our viewers.
You possess a firearm, you are a felon. You're done anyway. I think you get 5 years for each of them arms.
It's
5 years per arm.
poor guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Kind of reminds me of the story that just happened up here. The Sauk Rapids kid, he was 21 years old. Got busted with like 10 pounds of weed or 10 kilos of weed and like a bunch of firearms. And they said that he was selling ghost guns. They said that he sold like a couple hundred.
Oh.
Yeah.
With no serial numbers.
Yep.
Oof.
Yeah.
That sucks.
That's
terrible.
But the crazy thing is that the charges for the guns, they said was going to be up to 5 years was the maximum. But the charges for the weed is the maximum up to 20 years.
Shut up.
Yeah, ain't that some shit? Like
20 years for the weed, but 5 years for the guns.
Yeah,
Like,
distributing
that
a bunch
should
of guns,
be-
criminals on the street. Well, I'm gonna say criminals. I don't know. Some people
Who's
are
buying
not.
it? Yeah, but
but still,
here's the question though: was he a felon?
no.
Then
It was-
So you can have firearms, and they can unless they can prove he's actually sold them. Like you can have firearms. Situation with the other dude though, this dude's a felon with an army in the basement. Like,
Yeah.
you might as well wrap it up. You might as well, hey, hopefully you set aside enough of that vending machine money to last you for the next 25 years.
Man.
On ramen noodles, that should go pretty far.
Right.
Get me
Yeah.
of those.
If
I
they get
don't know
that,
why he started even talking to him. We might
somebody
have.
should get that whole conversation like down in
Like,
the
I don't know
corner.
where them came from. They was just there when I came home.
Don't you see I got employees here?
It's his.
Anyway, you got another one, Barry?
Yeah. So workers at Gresham cannabis operation walked out, saying that the company is blocking unionization efforts.
What?
Yeah,
Trying to unionize it.
Mm-mm.
They want more, they want rights.
Yeah. Shit. A group of workers at a cannabis grow operation in Gresham walked off the job Monday, saying their efforts to form a union are being blocked by their employer.
Whoa.
Workers and officials with the United Food and Commercial Workers Local 555 said the company CBN Holdings has been interfering with organizing efforts involving about 20 employees who work in multiple facets of the operation, from nursery to packaging. Speaking by phone from a demonstration of about 25 people outside the CBN facility, Justin Brown said he was one of 4 workers who was fired after initiating the process to form a union. The timing of it was very suspicious, Brown said. It was after we had signed union cards. It was after we had been talking about it. We did have some coworkers talk with at least one of our managers about it. In a statement sent to OPB Monday afternoon, CBN Holdings Chief Operating Officer Matt Hurd denied that the company was interfering with efforts to form a union and said it had only become aware of the efforts on Monday.
Oh yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever, Matt.
Why?
Oh, really? I did not know.
Unionizing cannabis.
Oh, they
So,
can sit.
this morning's yesterday morning's walkout by a small group of 6 employees was the first that any union has been mentioned in Cannabis Nation was completely unaware of any efforts to unionize, Hurd said. The allegation that the company terminated employees due to union efforts is completely false. Hurd said that the UFCW had not contacted national authorities to form a union. Brown said he and the other former employees reached out to UFCW in January. He says workers' primary concern is safety, and while the company has addressed some safety concerns, such as training in the handling of pesticides, others remain. For instance, Brown said the company has not been conducting regular fire drills, even though the electricity they're using and the tight working conditions create a potential fire hazard. For my first week on the job, people would come up to me and give me warnings. Hey, look out for this and keep this in mind. It's on everyone's mind, Brown said, adding that worrying about these hazards is likely making workers less efficient. Yeah, dangerous places. You're like, yeah, I hear that.
Chemicals and
Like if you stand over here, you might fall off and die, but it's okay. Stay over on this side. Anyway.
Right.
Sorry, Camille. I've been trying to sit really still because I don't want people to get dizzy from me moving my head too much.
Yo,
Yeah.
shout out.
I'll be like, yeah, you know, what's up, guys? And can you see me now?
We'll figure that out someday.
We'll figure it out as soon as possible.
So we at Cannabis Nation take safety very seriously, and as a result, employees at our cultivation undergo extensive and ongoing trainings to keep them safe in the workplace, Hurd said, in a statement that was sent to the OPB. If corrections are necessary, we are prompt and thorough with our response, and we continue to have an open door policy for employee complaints. Brown said workers don't have significant demands around wages or hours, though they would like more transparency around promotion opportunities. UFCW says part of the workers' problem is that Oregon legalized recreational cannabis in 2016. It didn't lay out clear rules for employees who might want to form a union at a grow operation. Oregon cannabis employees have been left without a legal process allowing them to address unsafe working conditions, insufficient pay, and lack of access to health care, said Sandy Humphrey, the Secretary-Treasurer of the UFCW Local 555. Union officials say they want workers at CBN Holdings to be allowed to form a union. In the meantime, they're calling on dispensaries and cannabis consumers to boycott CBN products, which are often marked under the brand Cannabis Nation. Okay, well, I can do my part. I will absolutely boycott Cannabis Nation. Fuck
boycott it.
Not buying
I'm not buying a single.
Not today, tomorrow,
not
Friday.
Yo, shout out Facebook users, Jody.
Yeah.
What up, Chameleon? Good morning, buds. Have a dope day. So updates. This month we do have a Minnesota Normal monthly meeting. We are looking for volunteers. We're trying to get organized. So if you haven't seen the event, please join the event. Invite your friends. We're going to be working on some food. It's going to be a good time. We're going over the things that we're going to be doing this summer to promote legalization and to also get people registered and pledged to vote in this coming election. Obviously, this year, everybody's up for re-election. So if we do want to see legalization in Minnesota, we're going to need everybody to get on board and make sure we vote right. Hold on, don't vote right. Vote for the right legislators that can actually change the bill.
Yeah.
The laws. There we go. Sorry, guys, I'm all over the place. In addition to that, we do have Loud on the River coming up. If you want to get involved in Loud on the River, there's a bunch of things coming out. We'll be updating you guys with more information. There's a link to register for the event so you can get updates on how to get tickets and how to attend. You can also reach out to Alicia George or Chameleon Black or anybody on the show if you need more information. But if you're in the Minnesota marijuana community, just keep looking. We'll keep updating. And if you registered, you will get an email from me in the next week or so about additional details. I think that's all the stuff we got coming up. Is there something I missed?
Mandatory board meeting Monday
Well, that's yeah.
for those who's watching.
Yeah, I don't think any of the members are on. Well, besides the ones present, but I don't know, maybe they do watch us. I don't know. Board of director, normal. You guys watch us?
Y'all better be watching us.
Y'all better be watching every day. I don't care if you got a job. You get phone on, earbuds in. Oh, you're in court? Oh, you're a lawyer? Watch the show.
My husband's yeah. So since you've got some cool stuff going on this month, if you want me to talk about it.
I mean, if you want to talk
Summer
about
collection
it,
is here. Summer collection's here. They got some pretty cool new buddies. I'm looking through my nose hole, you know how that goes.
Alicia was rolling through the nose hole.
There's 4 new scents and from the pods too for like waxless option. They got a new buddy, like I said, and they got some
Bunny? Did you say a new bunny?
A buddy, the little stuffed animals, you know, for kids snuggling with. Okay, so it's a toucan.
Toucan Sam.
Tango the toucan. He's so
Oh.
cool. And there's like I want to say it's like a little parrot and a little flamingo. They're called Biggie Buddies, but they're kind of like stress balls. Okay.
Oh wow! I might have.
Do they tear up?
They're,
Do they like break?
They're pretty resilient, I would say. Like they take a beating.
Okay. I don't have
Yeah,
to
we
get
got-
some of those.
They're pretty durable.
We got
I
some
haven't
of
had
those
one
little
ripped.
stress ball things. We got like I think one was a Spider-Man and one was a Captain America, and yeah, we found them with the heads ripped off, the arms torn apart. Like Ezra's a beast. Like every little thing he gets, man. I don't know.
I
If
was
he,
literally thinking about my granddaughter, my 2-year-old. Oh my God, she's so destructive. I mean, like, where did you get that from?
this is awesome.
But there's
Come
one
on,
that
man.
I'm like, super excited about. Lion King's coming back, and they
Oh.
dropped 2 new buddies for the
Oh, okay.
collection.
Yeah.
Guess which buddies they are? You might
For which one?
Absent Buster.
Tasmanian.
Pumbaa.
Tez,
Uh,
Timon and Pumbaa are Lion, but yeah, full-size Pumbaa.
Oh.
And, I think a little buddy clip for Timon, and then the other guy is Marvin the Martian.
Oh, I want those. I gotta get those.
I'm so excited about that.
You know what? That's some dope shit. Anyway, yeah, you know what? Actually, I literally melted my wheat leaf this morning before the show. It's melted in this little warmer. And the warmer that we got is kind of cool. It's got like a light in it, and then it kind of reflects different colors through this little glass thing. You can tap
like
the
that.
side and adjust like it's touch. You can adjust the brightness of it. You know which one I'm talking about, Camille?
No, I don't.
Oh, Alicia bought it. It's pretty dope. She gets all your stuff. She's like, I got a cart and it's got about $200 in it worth of stuff. You to tell me it's okay.
Appreciate you.
Your sensory obsession is. It smells great. It smells great.
Tell her,
Yeah, it does.
tell her thank you for smelling my house up.
And it works great in the cars, you guys. Cincy freaking cars. It works.
Right. So since we're talking Cincy with Chameleon Black and there's no Dab and Dave, you want to tell us what the weather is going to be like out there today? I got on a t-shirt and some sweatpants. Do I look good or do I need to put on a hoodie?
Man, it's getting warmer out there, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. A little bit.
Than it was yesterday.
Got a forecast.
73. Oh, no.
No, it's just
Right.
44 or 46. What's the... Oh, I see Wednesday is 60. And Thursday 61, Friday 62, so maybe 67 by this weekend. Looks like creeping warmer. Creeping warmer.
I can't wait till it gets to 99.
Cloud
Oh,
cover.
me too. Oh my gosh, I love
No,
it.
I was lying. My house
love
is
it.
hot as hell. You know, we got a air conditioner. We got a couple air conditioners. You know, we don't got central air stuff. He's got that whole central air system with the filtrations. But we got these we got these air conditioners, and you know, some windows we can put them in, other ones we can't. So one piece of the house be cool as fuck, the other piece be hot. My office is gonna be hot, so I might not be up here. It melted my gummies last year, so I might just have to go live from I don't know, the car.
Get you a fan.
Keep your wax
well, I got a couple fans in here, but it's just
it's like an air conditioner.
Yeah, but you know, my office is in the top of the house. So it's hot. Like, I mean, even with the fan, it just feels like it's blowing hot air at me. Like, it just doesn't feel nice. Like, it feels like like this shit ain't cool as shit. Plants died and shit had me feeling like I wasn't a good plant owner. Like, how you kill a cactus?
Looks like should probably water that cactus once a month.
Yeah, I think I did. Well, it's not actually a cactus. It actually looked like that plant over there in the corner. It's called something palm.
And palm or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's called king palm or no, not a king palm.
Yeah.
It's
You're
called,
thinking about rat.
Yeah, I'm thinking about rat, but it's called a something palm. But I thought they were gonna last. They said they didn't require a lot of attention and they grow well, and it didn't work out.
They lied.
Yeah, they were nice when they were doing good though. Like you could watch them grow. They got these long things, and then they break out, and then they fan out, and then another one grows up, and it was cool watching them. But then as the summer came, you know, they couldn't handle the heat up here. You know, tried to keep watering them and keep them healthy, but yeah, they didn't survive. And then when the winter came and froze them up, they just I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. Like they're still over there in the corner though. So I mean, I wonder if there's still hope for them. Actually, those spots out. Else in there that can withstand the heat. I don't know. What can take a lot of heat? Cannabis? So I can grow some hemp. Hemp plants in the office. That's when I needed some dead hemp plants. Anyway, well, thank you for the weather, Chameleon. I think we got all our updates. Hopefully we didn't miss anything this morning. It is almost 40 after, so we did solid 30 minutes. Solid 30 minutes. Do we have any questions from the chat?
I'm looking at the chat.
I think it's dope. In the beginning, we were able to respond to chats, but we be getting swamped. Thank you guys. I love that. It's dope. And then we got Leisha George is dope, and Camille. They always go back in the chats and respond to everybody. So thank you guys for doing that.
Shout out. Good morning.
Oh, Sign of Black. Oh, yeah. Before I get off, I do want to give a gigantic happy birthday shout out to local activists who actually has been involved in this longer than me and kind of brought me into it in a sense. So happy birthday, Marcus Harkis. Huge shout out to you, man. I hope you have a blessed birthday. I know people use different terminology.
It's also Ginger.
Ginger's birthday.
Ginger. Does Ginger watch our show? I haven't seen her. But you check. I know y'all out there. Happy birthday, Ginger Moore.
Missing
Ginger Moore now, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Huge shout out, Ginger. If you guys don't remember Ginger, I did share her video from 420, this 420, of her singing Marijuana song. I think that shit was so dope.
Yes.
Especially up here in the Capitol. The audio was great. Like, that shit was dope.
I'm too shy when I should sing.
Well, did you know the lyrics?
Yep.
You knew the lyrics?
I probably got them on my phone. But I'm not used to singing that song, so I don't feel comfortable,
Yeah, that's how I feel about dancing. I'm not really good at dancing in public.
She did a great job.
Yeah, she did a great job.
Awesome. Yes, we loved it.
Shout out to Marcus Harkis. Huge shout out to Ginger Moore. Huge shout out to you. Everybody tunes into the show. I hope y'all have a dope day, and we'll see. Oh, hold on.
Catch
That's
me
words
in
of
the
wisdom,
metaverse.
Words of wisdom. Yes. The grass is usually about the same on the other side. Just give it some time.
Dope.
Oh, like
Dope.
that.
The grass is usually the same on the other side. Just give it some time.
Yeah.
I mean, grass is grass unless it's fake.
Yeah, this is
Then the
fake.
grass is probably greener.
It might be greener,
Because it's
but
fake.
you can't really grow shit out of it that, you know. 'cause-
No, really. Yeah.
Yeah, but
With that, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey, you guys have a dope day. Thank you guys for tuning in. I think I got some music here. Boop.
I'm just a man. I'm just a man on his way to the moon, wishing the rocket would go faster. All the stars remind me of you, yeah they do. I'm on my way to you. I'm just a man on his way to the moon, wishing the rocket would go faster. All the stars remind me of you, yeah they do. I'm on my way to you.
But we do gotta get some work in, man. So what day you available?
yeah.
Thursday?
Yep, man. All day.
Thursday's our day.
And
Carved out, man.
Well, you know
Sup,
what?
Jones?
Yeah.
Have a great day.
Yeah, Thursday.
Right, perfect. Yep.
All right. Oh shit, damn, we're still live. Oh, Thursday, guys. You heard it here first.